the reasons and the pride. A whole bunch of from Compton, I could have easily came out and said, I did this, I did that. I done killed a whole bunch of niggas. I done just giving off fact where I'm from. But that ain't me. I'd rather talk about my reality. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather talk about something a little bit more deeper than that. The reasons and the problem and the solutions behind it.
We're all kids at heart, and I know I am. I'm the biggest kid ever, you know, so I can be able to relate and communicate with them in a way that I watch most adults kid. You know, sometimes it's not about what you think is going to happen or what you feel. You know, people connect to things in strange ways. At the end of the day, you have to go with that feeling.
They have the balance. You gotta have that balance. The same way Marvin Gaye put out there, the same way the Isley Brothers, the same way Luther. You know what I'm saying? They talked about life in real perspectives where people can actually function and feel like they have somebody they can relate to. I can sit up here and talk slick all day on record, but who's gonna relate to it at the end of the day when they gotta go back to this crazy world and feel like they don't love themselves enough to stay humble and not, you know, commit suicide? Who gonna make them records? Nobody. I don't see it, I don't hear it. So, me being who I am and not being so much fearful of you know, what the world think or what the industry standards is, I'm gonna do it the way I wanna do it, the way I've been doing it.
What inspires you now? Is it the same things from before? If so, what are they, or is it something different?
Yeah, definitely the same things. I think it just magnified now. I always go back to, you know, how I will feel, you know, once I reach these amount of records or touch this amount of people and being on these certain stages. Now for me, it's really just keeping that compassion for that. And always remembering that and that hunger and that challenge. Sometimes even going back to smaller venues, you know, you're doing these arenas all day, every day. When you go back to these small hole in the walls, same what we did with Typical Butterfly, we did 11 dates, 500 people in the building. That inspires me because these are the same people that's been with me for day one.
Yeah.
And I can look through there in their eyes and say, you know, we're going to continue to carry this thing we call great music forever. You know, that is the inspiration behind that. That's still giving me that same drive and that same hunger.
And that's the toughest thing to overcome, day by day, brick by brick, making sure that we develop not only in the physical form, but in the spiritual as well, you know? You go have tribulations, but always remember this is a life experience. Accept the experience, appreciate the experience, and learn how to move on from things that don't serve you well, you know, and find your journey, respect your journey, and love it.